Hello everyone, welcome to MBA Karo. One of the important topics of SNAP reasoning is calendars, and you can expect a question or two from this topic in the examination. It has certain set of rules, a certain type of questions. If you know these concepts, you will be able to attempt these questions in the examination. So in this video, we are going to learn that what happens in case of calendars, how do we find a particular date, the type of questions, like how to find a, like if we are given a particular date and we need to find the day on another date, how do we find that in the same year, same month, right, and etc. All these variations we will look in this video, so please do watch this video till end, and if you find it useful, don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. So if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel for great content on MBA preparation. You will find videos on SNAP preparation on this channel. In case you are preparing for SNAP and are looking for mock test on the latest pattern, we provide 20 full-length SNAP mocks, and they are of mixed difficulty level from 21 to 23. So you'll find all those variations, the kind of questions that have been asked in the past. We have one free mock test also, that is exactly like SNAP 2023's exact question distribution topic wise, in terms of the examination that was held in 2023. So let's begin. Let's understand the concept of odd days. I mean, there's a term used, odd days, you will find in different books and lectures everywhere. There is, I mean, it's a term device for it. So people call it odd days. You want to call it the gap of 7 days, etc. Whatever you want to call it. The it is about weekdays is about 7 days. There are 7 days in a week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 7 days. So after 7 days, the calendar repeats. For example, today is 26th of November 2024 and it's a Tuesday. If I ask you when was the previous Tuesday, you will say that I will subtract 7 from today's date and tell you that 19 November was a Tuesday, a memorable day for Indian cricket fans. Okay, not so memorable day. Then, if I ask when will be the next Tuesday, okay, so you will say that we will add 7 to the current date. So 26, now 33 is not a date, right? So we have till 30 November, that is the last day of the month. So after that, we will have 1, 2, and 3. So that will be on 3rd of December 2024. Okay, so it was easy to figure out. Now, if I ask you what was the day on 8th of November 2024? Now, 8th of November 2024. So you'll have to think that what will be the date. So you will say that, okay, it repeats in 7 days. So 21 days, if you subtract, you will say on 5th, that was Tuesday. Okay, and then 6, 7, 8, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So you will say that it was a Friday on 8th of November. Similarly, if I ask you 16th of December, you know that 3rd of December is Tuesday, then 10 December will be Tuesday, 17 will be Tuesday. So 16 December will be Monday. If I ask a date on 15th of July 2025, now this becomes a difficult problem for us. Difficult in the sense that we will have to count the number of days in each of these months. So in such kind of problems, the number of days comes handy. One must know the number of days in different months. So after attending this video, like understanding the concepts, please answer in the comments without looking at the अभी से note कर लो, ठीक है, कैलेंडर में चेक नहीं करना है, राइट. आफ्टर यू वॉच दिस एंटायर वीडियो, learn that concept, that how to find the number of days per like per month, how do we calculate, and comment that what you will get on 15th of July, and then you can match your answer also by looking at the actual calendar. So now let us understand how to solve these kind of problems, right? It was easy to do because you can manually count. Where manual counting is not possible, how to proceed with such problems? Let us first understand calendars. Okay, leap year, non-leap year. Sometimes there are as simple as questions. They will give you the year and ask which of these is a leap year. Okay, ऐसे भी question आ जाते हैं कभी कभी snap में. So if there is a leap year and it is a non-century year, it should be divisible by 4. Like for example, 2024 is a leap year. Okay. Now if I say 1932, that will be a leap year, was a leap year. If I say 2196, that will be a leap year. 1628 was a leap year, and so on. So these are, if an year is divisible by 4, that's a leap year. But if it is a century, very important that it should be a century, it should be divisible by 400. So for example, 2000 was a leap year, 800 was a leap year, then 3200 will be a leap year, 4400 will be a leap year, but 1700 was not a leap year. 1400 was not a leap year. So these are not leap years. If it is a century, then it should be divisible by 400. If it is a normal year, it should be divisible by 4. Okay, non-century should be divisible by 4. That is what a leap year is. Now, what happens in a leap year is, in leap year, we have 29th Feb also. In other months, in other years, we have February till 28th of date. Okay. Now, in a year, normal year, we say 365 days. You must have heard it several times. I'll tell you the number of dates, months, days also in each of the months. You can count that. But you must have heard this fact. I guess everyone knows that an year has 365 days. Okay. So when you have 365 days, you divide by 7. It is 52 into 7, and 1 is a remainder. One remainder means there is one odd day. Odd day means, like we will be using this term throughout this lecture, odd day means extra day. Extra means the remainder. So when you divide by 7, 365 by 7, we get 1 as the remainder. So as a result, what happens is the next year, the same day will be one day ahead. Like for example, 26 November 2024 is a Tuesday. So what will happen is 26th November 2025 is going to be a Wednesday. We will have one day extra. Similarly, if you take 26th November in 2026, that will be a Thursday. 26th November in 2027 will be a Friday. But 26th November in 2028 will be a Sunday. Why Sunday? Because in 20 between this phase we will have 29th Feb of 2028, because 2028 is a leap year. So whenever we have a leap year, it has 366 days and we have 2 extra days. When you divide 366 by 7, you get 2 as the remainder. So here, instead of adding 1 day, we will add 2 days and we get that particular year. So if I give you a particular date, you can find the same date, any of the years, what will be the weekday. Okay, so that is one type of question wherein a particular date is given and the same date is given in another year and you need to find the day on that particular date. So let us see these questions, different kind of questions. Before moving on, let us also know the number of days in each of the months. Okay, some of you must be already remembering this fact. If you do not remember, there is one technique to remember, like count your knuckles. Like January is on top, right? February is down, March on top of your knuckles, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So whenever you have it on the top of the knuckles, that have 31 days. That's one way to remember the number of days, right? Like those who do not know. But I expect you to memorize these facts that January, March. So like January, March, May, July, right? Then your knuckles will be done by July, right? When you count January, February, March, April, May, June, July, your knuckles are done, right? So you are counting from the next hand, August, October, December. So these have 31 days, right? February has 28 days and 29 days. 29 days in case of leap year, and other months have 30 days. So 7 months have 31 days, 4 months have 30 days, 1 month has 28 or 29 days. Now odd days is remainder by 7. So in the entire process, we will be finding remainder by 7 and adding it. Now how to use this is, let us say we were taking that 26th of November is 26th November 2024 is a Tuesday, right? Suppose I need to find that what will be the day on 18th March 2025. Suppose I have to find what will be the day on 18th March 2025. Okay, so we will use this table now and understand how to calculate the days. Now in November, how many days are left? 26 is already done. There are 30 days. So 30 minus 26, 4 days are left. In December, there are 31 days. Okay, December there are 31 days. Now if I add 31, it is a big number. Instead of that, I can use 3. So let us add those larger numbers also and then smaller numbers and see that smaller numbers will also work. So December has 31 days. Then January will come. January will again have 31 days. February will come. February will have 28 days because it is in 2025. So this was 2024. Now calendar changes to 2025. February will have 28 days. And March we need to go till 18th. So how many days in total? 62, 90, 90 plus 22, it is 112. 112 when you divide by 7, it is 16 into 7, right? And 0 is the remainder. So that means same day only. Okay, so it will be Tuesday only. You can check your calendars and see that if 18th of March is a Tuesday. Okay, now this was manual counting of days. Right? We added 31 days in January, February. Now adding two-digit numbers is a big task rather than adding single-digit numbers. So let us see the single-digit numbers and add them fast. So November is 4. Okay, so let's now look at this table thing and solve it this way. November is 4. Fine. December will be 3. 3 extra days in December. Odd days means divide by 7, whatever is the remainder. January we will have 3 days. February we have 0 days. And March we have to count till 18. So 18 divided by 7, remainder is 4. So add 4. Now see, it is easy to add. 7, 7, 14. 14 we know is divisible by 7. So 0 extra days. That means it will be Tuesday. Now getting a total of 14 was easy. Okay, it is easy to do. Then adding large numbers. Okay, so that is why one must know the odd days. No need to draw the table. You just remember that number of days in each of the months and calculate it accordingly. Okay, so this is how we find days in different months. And now let us solve the different varieties of questions starting from the easy ones to the difficult ones. Okay, so let's begin with this question. It's a very simple question to start with. It says that Prakhar was born on a Friday and Saransh was born 248 days after Prakhar. On which day was Saransh born? So the logic is divide by 7. So 248, when you divide by 7, 7 3 21, 3 remains 38, 5. What is the remainder? 3 remainder, right? We need to deal with the remainder, not the quotient. It does not matter it is 35 times, 20 times. What is the remainder? 3. So that means 3 days after. Basically it is all about remainder using 7. So 3 days after Prakhar. So Friday plus 3, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So Saransh was born on a Monday. This is the easiest type of question. Next question. If it was Sunday on January 1, 1978, what was the day of the week on January 1, 1982? So 78, we have Sunday. On 79, we will have Monday, one extra day. In 80, we will have Tuesday. In 81, now in during this phase, 29th Feb will fall because 1980 is a leap year. Okay, so it will be Thursday, not Wednesday. We will add it to, and 82 it will be Friday. So the answer is Friday. So every year the date shifts by one. Now you will start observing going forward. Let us say your birthday was on some particular day, and next year the birthday will be the next day. Or some national holiday, let us say 26th of January, you are celebrating on one particular day. Next year it is moved ahead by 1 day. And if it is a leap year, the movement is of 2 days. Okay. Now this was again a simple one. Now let's see this problem. Okay. Now this becomes a bit complicated than the previous one. Previous two ones were very easy. Now it says Beena and Gaurav married on 3rd March 1991, which was a Sunday. What was the day on their 30th anniversary? 30th anniversary means you need to find 3rd March 2021. Now, what will happen in this scenario is when you add 30 years, in the previous case, you had to count 4 years, right? That was easy to count, isn't it? Like we could count manually, like 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year. But you have to count 30 years. So, what we will do in this case is we will not count manually. We will count the number of leap years in between. How many leap years are there? Leap years means we have 92 will be a leap year. 1996 will be a leap year. 2000 is going to be a leap year. Isn't it? 2000 is a multiple of 400. And then 04, 08 and so on till 2020 will be a leap year. Okay. So how many leap years are there? Difference is 28. Basically, if you take 2020 minus 1992, difference is 28. Okay, divide by 4 plus 1. There are 8 leap years. Okay, this thing you must know that whenever you have to count, right? If it is an arithmetic progression, last term minus first term divided by the difference plus 1. Okay, कभी भी आपको counting करनी हो, so always remember that if you have to count consecutive numbers, okay, if it is consecutive, let us say you have to count 13, 14, 15 and so on up to 29. So do not subtract, like highest minus lowest plus 1. Okay, so there are 17 numbers here. If they are in arithmetic progression, highest minus lowest upon the difference plus 1. ये counting method होता है. Always remember this because lot of people make mistake in this. Many people will say that there are 7 leap years. There will be 8 leap years. Manually count करके देख लो 92, 96, 2000. Okay, then 2004, 2008, 12, 16 and 20. Okay, so you will have a total of 8 leap years. 8 leap years. Now, in 30 years, 8 leap years and 22 normal years. Right? Now, what happens in a normal year? We increase by 1, and in a leap year, we increase the date by 2. Right? So, total increase will be this is 16 plus 22. The total increase is of 38 days. Increase of 38 days means what is 38? Again, divide by 7. That means we need to increase by 3 days. Okay. So if it was a Sunday, add 3 to it, you will get Wednesday. So the 30th anniversary fell on a Wednesday. So this is how we count. For leap year, 2 days will be counted. For non-leap year, 1 day will be counted. And hence we count that how many days we need to move ahead. And then divide by 7 to get the remainder and add that remainder. Okay, so let's see the next problem. If 15th February 2020 was a Saturday, then 15th August 2020 was on which day of the week? Now, these are the ones wherein you need to do a bit of calculation, right? So, let us see this problem and see that how do we deal with the question. So, I'll use the table. You can draw this table, not needed to draw the entire table, just remember the number of days in the month and let us understand how to find that particular date. So 15th February 2020. Now 2020 is a leap year, so you need to be very particular whether it is a leap year or not. How many days are left in February? 29 days are there, 15 days. So 14 days are left in February. 14 days means 0 odd days. Odd days is remainder by 7. Now we have to go till 15th of August 2020. August में कहाँ तक जाना है? 15 तक जाना है. So that means one odd day. Add all these values. 3 plus 2, 5, 8, 10, 10 plus 4, 14. Right? We are getting 14. 14 means 0. 0 means same day. So it will be same day, that is Saturday. Okay, so that's how we solve these questions. We'll see some more examples and then you will get used to it. Hari's birthday falls on 23rd of April and his sister's birthday is on 13th of July. If Hari had his birthday on Tuesday of a particular year, what was his sister's birthday? Now this is 23rd April is Tuesday. We need to find 13th of July. Now you must be wondering that the year is not given over here. How can we find the date on this particular day? Now see, if it is a leap year or non-leap year, what is that extra day? That extra day is 29 Feb. Okay. Now even if it is, let us say 2024, or if it is 2025 or any such year, 29 February will not come in between, isn't it? 29 February to be there, right? So 29 February will not come in between. So it does not matter that which year are we talking about. Okay. So it will not impact our answer. So we will have this table here. So it is very easy to remember these. I told you that how to remember. If you know the number of days, you can count the number of odd days. Do not draw the entire table. Just calculate from the particular month to the last month that we need to count. So suppose we have to count from April to July. So in April, we know 7 days are left. So that means 0. May, we know that we have 3 odd days, right? June, we have 3 odd days. So you have to draw only this part of the table. I mean, I've given all the entire table just to save my efforts, but you need to just put these numbers. So in April, 7 days are left because 23rd is already done. So 0 odd days, and in July we need to count till 13th. So 13 means 6 odd days. Now count 3 plus 2 plus 6, that is 11. Okay, 11 means 4 odd days. Divide by 7. So add 4 to Tuesday. Tuesday plus 4 is Saturday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So his sister's birthday is on Saturday. So I hope using these couple of examples, you must have understood how to calculate particular date. Let's see another example. Okay. If 4th September 1793 was Wednesday, what was the day on 5th of May 1793? Okay, so let's see the table over here. 4th of September is given and 5th of May is given. Now, what is different in this question is, in the previous questions, we were going ahead, like we were going from April to July, right? In one question, we were given in February, we found something in August. Okay, we were going ahead. Now, in this question, we have to go behind. So, we are given September and we have to find May. So, we have to go behind. Don't worry about it. यूज द नॉर्मल प्रोसेस इंस्टेड ऑफ एडिंग सब्ट्रैक्ट द डेज ठीक है जब अभी ऐड किया था पिछले एग्जांपल्स में वी विल जस्ट सब्ट्रैक्ट इट सो वी हैव टू फाइंड 5th of May. Okay, how many days are left in May? 26 days are left. We will have 5 odd days. And what is the last date? 4th of September. So we have 4 odd days here. These are the total 5 to 7, 10, 13, 17. 17. Yeah, this is the total 5, 7, 10, 13 and 17. 17 means 3 odd days, right? Now instead of adding, in all the questions we were adding, we will subtract 3 days. So we will minus 3. So Wednesday minus 3. So if it was Wednesday, it would be a Sunday on 5th of May. So if you have to count the reverse date, I mean a previous date, you can subtract and get the answer. Alright, let's see the next question. It says if 3rd of February 1952 was Friday, when was the last Tuesday in 1952? Now 3rd of February is given. We need to find the last Tuesday. Okay. Now how do we find the last Tuesday in 1952? And we are given the dates in December. Okay. So let's do this question and see that how do we deal with it. One approach is we are given 3rd of February. You can put any option. Let us say December. Like you find 25 or 25th of December. What will happen? You will get that particular day. If it is Tuesday, good. If it is not Tuesday, find that respective date. Okay. So we need to go from February to December. Right? Can you think of some other way that we do not have to count these many days? So one way is definitely that you know 3rd of February, you find the remaining days, you will say 26 days remaining in February, 5 days, and do these counting and take any of these dates. Right? आप कोई भी ले सकते हो जो आपको अच्छा लगता है. You like 28 December, put 28 December. Find the day. अगर Tuesday, that is your answer. If it is not Tuesday, subtract and you get the answer. Another way is, see, instead of counting from February till December, that is another way of thinking. Okay. We know 3rd of February 1952 is what? It is a Friday. So can we tell what is 3rd February 1953? It's a leap year in between. So it will be Sunday. Okay. 3rd February 1953 is Sunday. Now I have to count from December to February. It is easy to count. यहाँ से यहाँ तक काउंट करोगे उससे अच्छा दिसंबर से फरवरी काउंट कर लो. स्मॉल काउंटिंग इज नीडेड. Okay, so let us say how I take Christmas. Okay, let's take that. Let's celebrate Christmas. We'll just go with December 25th December. We will find the date and then solve it. So 25th December is there. That means 6 days are left in this month. So 6 January, 3 days we need to count, and we have to count till 3rd of February. Okay, which is 3 more days. So we have to go 6 plus 3 plus 3, that is 12 days. Okay, 25 December plus 12 is giving me Sunday. Plus 12 means plus 5 is giving me Sunday. So 25 December, this will be Sunday minus 5. Right, Sunday minus 5 is what today? Sunday minus 5 is Tuesday. Isn't it? Now we can cross check using the long method also and see that if it fits. Okay, so that was just by coincidence that we got 25th of December itself is the answer. Suppose like we did not get 28, like suppose it was asked that, sorry, this is yeah, we got this as a Tuesday. Suppose we did not get suppose it was asked that which is the last Thursday. Right, suppose it was asked which was last Thursday, so you would have said 27 December will be the last Thursday of that year. Okay, so this is how we calculate using the method to find a particular date from a particular date, another date in a given month. I hope you are enjoying this session. So please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos on MBA preparation. Now let's move into another type of questions which talks about two dates, same year and 1 weekday. Okay, so remember this fact. I mean, sometimes such things come handy. So if it's a non-leap year, January will have the same calendar as October. So whatever was on 1st of January will be on 1st of October also. Okay, February, March and November have the same calendar. Okay, in a leap year, January, April, and July. Okay, and February is equal to August. And others, these are common in all other months. Like March is equal to November in all the months. April and July have the same calendar. May is equal to next January, and September and December have the same date. Okay, so let's say you have your exam on 8th of December. 8th December is Sunday. Okay, so 8th September will also must have also been a Sunday. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, so you can check out the calendars on your phone, right, or computer. These are identical for a month. So if it is a leap year, Jan, April, July, and Feb is equal to August, and non-leap year, Jan is equal to October, and Feb, March, and November are equal, and these are equal for all kinds of years. So sometimes you may get questions on these also. Like if 15th March was a Sunday, 25th November fell on which day of the week? Now, instead of calculating that manually, which we were saying, so we know that March and November have the same calendar. Now, this property is not mandatory to remember. Okay, some people remember these facts. Good. Even if you do not remember, you can calculate, because sometimes it might happen that you might confuse by memorizing certain things. So it is fine if you do not remember, but it makes processing faster. So March and November will have the same calendar. So 17 March will be 17 November. 17 November is Sunday. Okay, 24 November will be Sunday, 25th will be Monday. Okay, 25th November is going to be a Monday. If 21 January 1964 was a Tuesday, 12 July 1964 fell on which day of the week? So again, same calendar concept, and it is a leap year. Okay, so it happens only in the case of leap year. So leap year, Jan and July have the same calendar. So 21 July will have Tuesday, 21 will have Tuesday. So that means 14 will also have Tuesday. And then you go two steps behind. 12 will have a Sunday. So 12 July will be a Sunday. Okay, so same months, repeating calendars. If you know this fact, that eases your process. Otherwise, you can calculate also. Not a big deal. If 12th November 2005 was a Saturday, on which year was 12th November Saturday again? Now, how do we do this? And here we will learn a new concept of calendars repeating. Okay, so first of all, let us calculate manually. 12 November 2005, it's a Saturday, right? In 2006, it will be Sunday. 2007, it will be Monday. 2008, leap year day falls here, like 29 Feb बीच में आ जाएगा. So that will increase by 2. That means in 2008, it was on Wednesday. 2009, it will be Thursday. 2010, it will be Friday. And 2011, it will be Saturday. Okay, so it will be Saturday again in 2011. Now we got this result 2011. We calculated it manually. Now there is a concept which says repeating years. Now remember, the previous two questions which we were doing was same year, different months. Now we will see same calendar, like entire year has the same calendar. Now what happens is this, again an important thing. Sometimes questions have been asked from this part also in the examination. 2 years with the same calendar. If it's a leap year, it will repeat after 28 years. Like for example, 2024, it will repeat in 2052. If it is leap year plus 1, like 2025, leap year plus 1, it will repeat in 6 years. Now, previous question was 2005, right? Leap year plus 1. So, it repeated in 6 years. 2011 में repeat हो गया था 6 years later. So, if it is leap year plus 1, it repeats after 6 years. If it is leap year plus 2, it repeats after 11 years. So, leap year, that is 2026, that will be in 2037. Okay, or you can take any other leap year, not necessarily 2026. You can take, let us say, 1918. That would have repeated in 1929. Leap year plus 3 plus 11. Again plus 11. So 2027 will repeat in 2038. Let's take another example. Let's say 1843 would have repeated in 1854. So 11 years later. So leap year 28 plus 1 means 6, and for 2 and 3 the repetition is in 11 years. So let us see question on this. Out of the years given in the below options, which year had the same calendar as the year 1912? So easy peasy. Okay, so same calendar 1912, that's a leap year. Add 28 to it, that will be 1940. Next question, which of the following years will have the same calendar as the year 2025? Now you must be wondering that I taught you that it repeats after 6 years or 11 years, but it is given 2050s. How can we find out? Okay, so 2025, it is leap year plus 1 format. Okay, it repeats after 6 years, so that means it will repeat after 2031. It will repeat in 2031. Now, a possible mistake that people can make here is they will say ki 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, right? So, some people might mark 2055 as the answer. Okay. Now, be cautious here. What is 2031? It is leap year plus 3 format. ठीक है, ये लीप ईयर प्लस 1 फॉर्मेट था, इट इज नाउ लीप ईयर प्लस 3 फॉर्मेट, so it will not repeat after 6 years. Okay, so like some people might do 2025, 2031, 2037, 2043 ऐसे कर लेंगे, क्या देंगे 6 years में रिपीट होगा. Okay, that is wrong. Why? Because when you add 6 to it, it becomes 2031, which is leap year plus 3 format. So it will repeat after 11 years. So next year it will be 2042, right? 2031 and then 2042. Now 2042 is of which format? Leap year plus 2. So it will repeat after 11 years. So it will repeat in 2053. So the answer is 2053. So you need to be careful that which format is the year. Okay, so do not simply add multiples of 11 or 6. Leap year will repeat in 28 years. But if it is non-leap year, you need to see which format is it. Leap year plus 1 है तो 6 years बाद repeat होगा. Leap year plus 2 or leap year plus 3, that will repeat after 11 years. So this is the repetition of calendars. Now comes finding day on any date, right? That is considered the most difficult type. Okay, we will understand it how to solve this question. Now in this case, we have to do 3 steps, right? First is century, year, and then month. Okay, so century, year, and then month we need to find to get a particular date. Okay, so let us see this step by step to figure out a particular date, right? Acha, from with this thing I would like to give you one advice also. Sometimes they ask a question on last day of century. Okay, sometimes there is a question on last day of century. Now 5310, last day of century. Okay, these are last days. 5310 means 5 is Friday, 3 is Wednesday, Monday and Sunday. Friday, Wednesday, Monday and Sunday. So sometimes they ask question which of the following cannot be the last day of the century. So last day of the century have to be Friday, Wednesday, Monday or Sunday. And hence first day of century will be one ahead, that is Saturday, Thursday, Tuesday and Monday. Okay, so sometimes they ask these questions that which of the following cannot be the first day of a century, which of the following cannot be the last day of a century. Okay, so that's how we calculate the first and last days of a century. Now let us say we have to find 26 November 2024 using this concept. So first we will find the century, and century, this cycle repeats after 400 years. Okay, so 400 it is 0. For 2000 it will be 0 odd days. Okay, the next thing we calculate is previous year. Previous year is how much? We need to do 23 years before 2024. 23 में क्या करते हैं? Divide by 4, we get 5. Okay, so 5 leap year are there. So 23 normal years, and in leap year we will get 5 extra days. So that means this is century, this is previous year. So 28 means 0 odd days. Okay, 0 odd days means Sunday. So if you check, like if you remember, if any one of you remembers, I do not know, that 1st of January 2024 was Monday, and there were jokes like 1st of January Monday सब एक साथ पड़ गया, अब तो जिम जाना पड़ेगा. if you remember. If you do not know, not an issue. So we get last day of the previous year as Sunday. Now we will count till 26th of November, or we can also do like we can count manually. And let's see, this is 3, this was a leap year, so we will count 1 here, 4, 7, 7 plus 2, 9, 12, 14, 17, 20, 22, 25. You have to count till 26. 25 plus 5, 30. 30, 30 means 2 odd days. 2 odd days means it is Tuesday. So isn't it interesting thing to find a day directly? Yeah. We could have also done it like this is we could have found 31st December because it is easy to find, right? Suppose I have to find like 31st December 2024. It is easy to calculate. For 2000 years, the century thing, we have 0 odd days. For 24 years, it will be 24 plus 5. We divide by 4. Sorry, it will be 6 plus 6, that is equal to 30, right? 30 means 2 days, so it will be a Tuesday on 31st of December. Okay, देखो 8 को आपका एग्जाम है, 15 को एग्जाम है, 21 is Saturday, 15 22 is Sunday, 29 is Sunday, 31 is Tuesday. 31 December ko Tuesday, you can just check it out. So this is how we can find 31st of December of any year. So let's work out a couple of more examples on this. This is a bit calculation intensive. If you know, great. If you do not know, you can skip out this question. This is the difficult type. I mean, calculation of any random day. Okay, so you can practice this thing by taking your date of birth. You know when the day when you were born, और आपको पता भी होगा आपका कौन सा day, because whenever you fill form, they give you the calendar. So test on some dates and some random dates you can calculate. Let's say if you calculate for 4, 5 or maybe 10 dates, you will be good enough to learn this technique. And this is important. Like many a times, such question I have encountered in different examinations, last day of century and first day of century. So let us use this technique to find out the day on 8th of April 2025. Okay, so we will use this calendar over here, 8th of April 2025. So first of all, we'll find century. Century is 2000. Okay, so that means 0 years. And then we find the previous year. Previous year is 2024. Okay, so we have to do 24 years. 24 means divide by 4, that is 6. So add like whatever is when you divide by 4, whatever is that number we add here. So it becomes 30. 30 means 2 days, right? So 2 days till here. Then we need to find 8th of April 2025. So it is not a leap year, it will be 0. We need to go till 8th. So 8th means 1 odd day. So 3 plus 0 plus 3 plus 1. So 7. 7 means again that is same day. 7 means 0, same day. So grand total is 2. So it is going to be a Tuesday on 8th of April 2025. Let's work out another example. Let's find out when did India become independent, right? What was the day on that day? And now you will remember it also. So displaying the calendar also over here. Now first thing is century. Century will be 1900. Now century is 5310. ये आपको order याद रखना पड़ेगा. 100, 200, 300, 400. So it is 300, like 1600, 17, 18, 19. So century wise you have one odd day. Okay, so we'll have to add this. Then previous year was 46. 46 divided by 11, 4, that is 11. 11 leap year will also be there. That is 57. 57 you divide by 7, you get 1. So we have 1 plus 1 before that. Now we have to go till 15th of August. 1947 is so not a leap year. 15th of August. We have to go till 15, which is 1 days. Now just add these numbers 3, 6, 8, 11, 13. 13 plus 4 is 17. 17 means 3. So 1, 1 and 3 total is 5. What is 5? 5 is Friday. Okay, so this is how we calculate the day on any of the given dates, right? Like let's say if I give you that what is the day on let's say 7th of October of 1864 or any other day, you can easily calculate that. So try this out with some examples. One of them is given you as a homework here. So solve this question. Find what was the day on 4th of July 1776, and also do let me know in the comments what is 4th of July, why is it special, and why this particular date. So find the date on this 4th of July using the technique that we just discussed. Answer in the comments of this video. And remember, in the beginning, I showed you one question which we missed there. Now you have learned the technique how to find a particular date from a given date. So in this topic, we have covered all the types of questions that can be tested in calendars. So सारे concept cover हो गए. Calendar repeat होने वाला, ठीक है, same date different years, and also about first and last day of the century, finding a particular date, given that if you're just given the date, how to find the day. If one date is given in a particular month, in another month you have to find. So all such varieties we have covered in this video. So if you have understood this video, it has helped you, please don't forget to like this video. And if you are preparing for NMAT and SNAP and are looking for a structured preparation, you can enroll in our NMAT SNAP course, and the price of the course has been slashed to just 5,000. And in that, you get all these things like classes, the live classes are over. You will have access to all the recordings of all the topics which are tested in these exams, practice sheets for all these topics, exam specific topics for NMAT and SNAP. You will also have access to our full-length NMAT and SNAP mocks, CR practice test, and English grammar practice course. So if you are focusing on these two examinations, your CAT did not go well, but you want ki NMAT SNAP to acha chala jaye, at least you can get some decent college through these exams. You can enroll in our course. The link is given in the description of this video. And if you are preparing for SNAP and are looking for mock tests, we have mock test also for SNAP based on the latest patterns of like 2021 to 23. The pattern has been same, 60 minutes, 60 questions, just that certain type of questions have been different. So we have covered all these different varieties of questions in our mocks. There is a free mock also which you can try on our site. So that was about calendars. We will be coming up with more videos. We also already did a video on clocks also. So do watch all the videos on our channel, and that will help you prepare well for the examination. And definitely you will be able to do good on the examination by applying the techniques that we teach you in our videos. So thanks everyone for watching the video. Have a great day ahead. Goodbye.